there is a warmth hidden in the winter chill. It is there, just beneath the surface, in our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. And we smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
27 World Series titles, 39 AL pennants, 24 Hall of Famers. As one of the most iconic franchises in MLB history, yearly expectations begin and end for the Yankees with adding a 28th title to their mantle. In 2018, the Bronx Bombers' pursuit of an AL East title was derailed when the rival Red Sox swept a 4-game series in early August. An ALDS loss to the Red Sox only added salt to the wounds. To be sure, this is a team that won 100 games last year, and the Yankees are loaded with superstars up and down the roster. Is 2019 the year the Yankees reestablish themselves as the AL Alpha Dog? The chase begins now.
We are live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as the New York Yankees get their 2019 season underway against the Baltimore Orioles. And with more on the Yanks' outlook for 2019, we send it down to our sideline reporter, Heidi Watney.
Matt, I asked a few of the players how it feels to enter the season carrying the weight of high expectations placed on them as consensus frontrunners. They say they enter with high expectations too, but their plan is to take it one game at a time. For today, that would mean replicating last year's opening day victory, which helped them get off to a strong 18-10 start in their first month. Another strong start would be a good first step towards overcoming the world champion Red Sox in the AL East and making a 28th World Series title a reality for this franchise.
Thank you, Heidi. And now for the moment these Yankee fans have been waiting for all winter. Opening. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Standing in,
the
number
shortstop.
1.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy.
Now batting.
He's taking full advantage
3.
of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Hit in the air to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. At the plate,
batter,
Jonathan
2.
Villar.
Second
It
base.
was a flyout for him
Jonathan
in his last trip.
Villar.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down 3-0. At the plate, Didi Gregorius 0 for 2 for him
Leading
to
off
this point.
for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a
Sanchez.
pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now, time asked for and granted. By the home plate umpire. First offering on its way. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That's 10
Now
strikeouts
batting,
for him
third
now, and I'll tell
baseman,
you, he could rack
Miguel
up quite a few more before he's done.
Andujar.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third right there, and he is out trying to take third. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Yanks held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready now for Baltimore. Trey Mancini. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning
Up
with a
next for
base
the
hit.
Orioles,
We got to keep this line
the
moving. We
designated hitter,
cannot stop.
Mark
Nobody can make an
Trumbo.
out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mancini stands at first with 1 out. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over.
For the
Orioles strand a couple.
They
trail in this one 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
is out from
attention
the
please.
bullpen now as he'll make
Now
his
pitching
first
for the
appearance here
Orioles.
on the season.
Number 38, Pedro Araujo.
Now to the plate, Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sucre corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The left fielder,
One
number
gone here in
11,
the Yankee 7th.
Brett
And up next, the left-handed hitting
Gardner.
Brett Gardner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems
The
for
batter,
him on the mound since
the
he's come
center
out of the
fielder,
pen to start this
Aaron
inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and
Hicks.
he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Yank fouled off to the right. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 3-0. Striding into the box, Jesus Sucre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The catcher, number 40, Jesus Sucre.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So striding
Number
in, number 1, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2.
Now
right?
batting.
You have to protect
Number
the
3.
fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He
Leading
struck
up
out
for the
swinging in
Yankees,
his last trip to the plate.
the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game
Now
he's gone
batting,
down
the
on strikes.
designated hitter,
Not the game he was
Giancarlo
hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Now a bunt attempt here. Sanchez is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In the day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Trumbo, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and one, the count to Chris Davis.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Into the corner and slicing foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied them up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
The Yankees, if they could produce another win in this one, would complete an opening series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling amongst the players about their clean start?
Well, Matt, they mostly just seem exhilarated to finally be playing regular season games. The players I talked to credit their effectiveness so far in this debut series to the hard work that they put into spring training and a general enthusiasm they have as a team. They feel like if they can continue to cultivate that winning approach, it's going to take them pretty far.
Leading off for the
Okay,
Orioles,
thank you, Heidi.
the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runs up and gets this one down. Andujar is there, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, left fielder.
One gone now in the Baltimore seventh, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the seventh.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout?
Now batting,
he fell behind
designated
2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved out and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1, 2, 3 go
please
the
join
Orioles.
us for the traditional
Still
7th inning
square
stretch.
apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
will come on
attention
in
please.
relief as he'll make his
Now
second
pitching for
appearance
the
of the
Orioles.
season so far.
Number 38, Pedro Araujo.
Now in the box, Brett Gardner.
Leading
He's
off
0
for
2
the
in the ball
Yankees.
game so far.
The left fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Count remains at 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout
The
will
batter,
be scored.
the
looking
center
or
fielder,
swinging.
Aaron.
He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty
Pitch.
sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a
The right fielder,
single.
number
That was
99.
a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's big Aaron Judge trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains tied at 4. Here's Chris Davis now, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Number 19.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt.
David.
All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Striding forward now, Renato Nunez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
The right fielder
thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This is in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and that retires the side. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off
already
for
a pair
the
of
Yankees.
long balls on his line in
The
this one, so
designated
we'll see
hitter,
what else he has in store here.
Giancarlo.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees,
into the box
the first
now,
baseman,
Luke Voigt. He's
Luke.
1 for 2 in this one.
Voigt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Good heater to strike him
Up
out
next
there, and
for
he
the
looks
Yankees,
absolutely
the
locked in
shortstop,
to start this
Didi.
inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs
Gregorius.
on only 6 pitches.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Four runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Ready for another chance? Jesus Sucre. And to start out the inning,
Leading
it looks
off for
like
the
they've
Orioles,
decided to stick
the
with the
catcher,
same
number
reliever
40.
out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Now the 2-0 is looked at for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Okay.
Now the 3-2 pitch towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter,
Into the box now,
number 1.
Number 1, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.